This story begins with an angel who gifted a little boy his hand with a magical mark. Ash was with a girl named Navi. She was trying to seduce him and was about to do something naughty, but he suddenly woke up. It was just a nightmare. He was a little scared. Now, everyone was excited for the year in the school. Ash came and everyone started whispering about him, but he was silently walking. Suddenly he got angry and was about to shout, but his friend named Raymond stopped him. Raymond told him to work on his temper, but Ash was angry. Max also told Ash that now they were seniors, so they had to behave. In the classroom, their teacher welcomed them and told them that everyone here had a mark on the body, from where their pal a dragon was born, and the mark holder could ride on the dragon. Everyone was listening to the teacher silently. After the lecture, Raymond came to Ash and told him that he was lucky to ride anyone's dragon. Suddenly they heard a sound, and she was Princess Sylvia, who was shouting at other girls for wasting time. Raymond started telling Ash about her. He told him that she belonged to a royal family and that's why nobody likes her. Now Raymond was telling Ash about the race of dragons, and suddenly a girl named Rebecca came and everyone was obsessed with her and her seductive body. Now in the practice class, Ash borrowed Raymond's dragon and everyone started practicing. Raymond was enjoying it, Sylvia was doing great, and Ash was also doing a great job. But suddenly he got bumped into Lancelot, Sylvia's dragon. His teacher and Raymond came to him and the teacher told him that he already told him to be careful. Sylvia was angry and she slapped him. She started insulting him. He was silently listening, but when she badmouthed his pal he got angry. Raymond was holding him. Sylvia asked him for a competition on the race day and he agreed. Now Ash was again with Navi and she was seducing him. She told him that it was the last night and she'd measure his most sensitive part with her mouth. He woke up and this was the race day. Rebecca announced that she'd date the winner as an extra reward. Everyone was shocked and started fighting, but she told them that Sylvia had to say something. Sylvia came and she was staring at Ash. She told them that one can achieve if one sets his mind. Everybody again started badmouthing her attitude. Now it was the time to start the race. Rebecca started the race and everyone cheered up. They went into a cave and some girls were blocking Sylvia's way. Ash reached to them and started disturbing them, and finally, he bumped into them and they fell. Sylvia told him that she'd never thank him for that, and now they again focused on their race. He stopped in a jungle and heard a sound. When he went to check it, he saw a ruin and met with Milgos. He told Ash that he could feel an immature dragon inside him. Suddenly someone attacked Ash and she was Anya. They both started running after each other. She grabbed him and was about to kill him, but she stopped. He tried to hold her, but she jumped onto the edge of a mountain. He was just thinking about why she didn't kill him and the rock broke. She was about to fall, but he tried to save her and she threw him. Anya and Milgos left. When he was falling, a bright light came from his hand, and when he touched the shell, the egg broke and a female pal came out of it. He was shocked and wondered if she was really his pal because she was a human. He was just staring at her and she woke up. Suddenly she punched his face and asked why she was staring at a girl's face when she was sleeping. When he saw her he turned because she was naked, and asked if she was really his pal or a dragon. She replied yes, and he told her that he was her master, but she told him that she was his master, not him. At night she removed her clothes and slept on his bed. He was sleeping on the floor and she started messing with him. He thought that it was a baby dragon biting habit, but when she was about to cut his ear he stopped her, but she was uncontrollable. In the morning Rebecca and Max visit them, and he is shocked because she is naked. Max also yells at him if he has done something vicious with the little girl because his body also has love bits. More importantly, Pal was naked. He covered her with a blanket and Rebecca gave him some clothes for her and told him that the academy had asked Angela to examine his pal, to check how to deal with his pal and if she was okay. Rebecca also told him to buy his pal some things she needed. Now when she was walking in the market everyone was staring at her because he was looking very cute. Suddenly she felt hungry and asked him to buy her some snacks. He bought her snack and she really enjoyed it. But suddenly she fell and said she was feeling really hot. She was being naughty, but he was resisting. Everyone was staring at them. Suddenly Sylvia came with Shelley, and Sylvia was angry with him for such behavior in public. Pal sneezed and Ash peeked at Sylvia's panties and she punched him. Shelley fed Pal and said that Sylvia was looking for him. When he asked the reason, Sylvia told him that she was sorry for the harsh words she said about his pal. She said goodbye and left. Pal was jealous about his flirting with other girls. Suddenly he noticed that someone was keeping an eye on them. Now they started buying things and Pal was enjoying. They sat and Ash told her that he had to name her, and he gave her the name Eco. He told her that the first breeder Maria named her pal Eco also. Eco shined and his arms Mark also shined. She said the bond was complete now, and now her astral flow would flow like him. She really liked her name, and now she went to a public toilet and Ash started waiting. Someone was after her. Sylvia saw him peeking into the toilet and got the wrong idea, but he told her that Eco was in the washroom and she didn't come out. When they checked, they showed him the magical dust they found and said they doubted someone had abducted Eco. He thought that the abductors might be Anya and Milgos, and Sylvia told him that he could find Eco with the astral flow. She told him to focus on his star band and it would show him the way. He did that, and magical butterflies appeared. Now she told him to follow them. He started following the butterflies, and they took him to an old building. Sylvia saw some weird stones there, and they went inside. Eco was tied and asked why she was there. Angela told her that she wanted to do her experiment, that's why she kidnapped her. Angela asked Eco why she had a human body when she was a dragon. Eco said she also didn't know about it. Ash came to a locked door and Sylvia helped him to open it with her magic. When they went inside, Angela was about to cut Eco. Sylvia recognized her and Ash also remembered that Rebecca told him about Dr. Angela before. They said they wanted Eco, but she cast her spell of sleep on them. Sylvia and Shelley fell asleep. Ash tried to save her, but was no use. Eco was sad and she summoned Ash very loudly. He stood up and with the astral power he destroyed Angela's magic. Angela was amazed about how he used the astral power. He also freed Eco and she held him and started crying, but she punched him for touching her. At night he was happy that Eco was his pal. The next morning in the school everyone came to know that Angela was their new teacher from now on. Now Rebecca was sitting very close to Ash and he got embarrassed and asked to stay away, but she asked him to be a member of the student council. Now Sylvia was with her dragon and was thinking about her childhood memories when she suddenly heard a sound. When she came out, it was a dragon who was out of control. On the other side, Rebecca and Ash were busy and suddenly she heard a second level alarm. When she saw from the window, Sylvia was trying to calm down the dragon. Rebecca jumped from the window and summoned her dragon. Her uniform also transformed into an arch. Ash was shocked to see the transformation. Now he was with Eco and was still thinking about Rebecca and her arch. Eco teased him to talk with her only. He showed him a statue and asked her if she'd make an arch for him one day, but she told him that she'd never make one for her dog. Anya saw them and ran. She was a little nervous. Now they were sitting with Rebecca and Sylvia. Rebecca offered them a meal and Eco really enjoyed it. On the other side, Anya and Milgos were planning something. Milgos summoned a dragon and Eco felt something wrong. They all went out and were shocked to see it. Eco shouted at it and the dragon held her and her clothes started tearing. Rebecca summoned her dragon and attacked the dragon, but he survived it because it was regenerating. When the dragon attacked her, it was becoming difficult for Rebecca. Ash went to Sylvia and tried to make her conscious, but when it was becoming difficult he slapped her. He asked her to summon her dragon and let him ride the dragon because he was able to control anyone's dragon. Suddenly the dragon engulfed Eco. Sylvia summoned her dragon and Eco was in a bad condition. She went to Navi somehow. Navi showed her Ash and told her that he needed an arch, and she was the only one to give him an arch. Ash was trying to ride the dragon to save Eco and Eco got angry and started selecting arch. Ash was about to fall and was attacked by the dragon. Suddenly, he got an arch. He rode on the dragon and controlled it. Milgos had accepted his failure and Ash killed the dragon with the sword. Eco was safe now and he grabbed her hand. Everyone was looking at them. Sylvia gave them a party and Rebecca asked about being a member of the council and he agreed. What will happen next in the story? Subscribe to the channel for the latest updates.